They call him the monster, and with good reason. Blazing fast, packing devastating power, and a flawless technician who has defeated every challenger bold enough to face him. Undefeated across 4 weight classes. His knockout rate is so fierce it causes opponents to hesitate before the first bell even rings. But Naoya Inoue isn't just making history inside the ring. He's quietly crafting an empire beyond it. With multi-million-dollar purses, hidden estates, and rides in sleek Mercedes-AMG and custom supercars. His life reflects the same precision, strength, and understated luxury as his fighting style. Before we dive into the fortune, lifestyle, and legacy of the monster, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because this isn't just boxing. This is destruction turned dynasty. Born on April 10, 1993, in Zama, Japan, Inoue carries a quiet intensity that explodes into thunder once the bell sounds. His punches don't just land, they detonate. With nearly 90% of his wins by knockout and an even higher rate in world title fights, he has transformed the sweet science into a brutal masterpiece. Opponents don't simply lose to him, they are overwhelmed. But his story goes beyond raw power. It's about rewriting history in real time. Few fighters in the modern 4-belt era have claimed undisputed championships in multiple divisions. Terence Crawford and Oleksandr Usyk did it, and so did Inoue, twice over. From conquering bantamweight to dominating super bantamweight in 2023. He became the first ever to unify all 4 belts in that division, solidifying his status as one of boxing's rarest gems. Recognition followed swiftly. He topped pound-for-pound rankings, a first for any Japanese boxer. Awards flooded in, from Fighter of the Year honors to global acclaim. Yet outside the ring, his calm demeanor never wavered, ruthless only when it mattered most. Standing just over 5 feet 5 inches and weighing 119 pounds. His stature may be modest, but the empire he's building is anything but small. With fight purses, bonuses, and endorsements fueling an estimated $7 million net worth, Inoue has proven his talent is as lucrative as it is destructive. Still, one question remains: how much further can the monster go before his legacy becomes untouchable? As a teenager, Inoue wasn't just another prospect in Japan's amateur system. He was a brewing storm, winning gold at the 2009 Interscholastic and Junior Nationals, earning bronze at the Asian Youth Championships, and battling future world stars. Every step hinted at something extraordinary. His 2011 President's Cup gold made it clear Japan had a prodigy on its hands. Turning pro in 2012, he wasted no time. In his debut, he flattened Chris Naoya. In his second fight, he stopped his opponent within a single round. Even with a broken hand against Yuki Sano, he pressed on, using just his left to drop Sano repeatedly until the referee stopped the fight. Grit, precision, violence. This wasn't an ordinary prospect. This was destiny. Greatness arrived fast. For fights in, Inoue tied a national record by capturing the Japanese light flyweight title. 2 fights later, he destroyed Adrian Hernandez to claim the WBC championship. But comfort wasn't his goal. He leapt 2 weight classes to face veteran Omar Narvaez, breaking him down in just 2 rounds with a legendary body shot. A monster was born. In 2015 and 2016, Inoue ruled super flyweight, demolishing challengers but never landing the unification bout with Roman Gonzalez. Where many would see frustration, Inoue found fuel. By 2018, he outgrew super flyweight and moved up to bantamweight. His debut was brutal. Jamie McDonnell, a champion never stopped before, fell in under a round. Then came the World Boxing Super Series. Inoue turned top contenders into highlight reels. Juan Carlos Peano was finished in 70 seconds. Unbeaten Emmanuel Rodriguez was dropped 3 times in 2 rounds. Then came Nonito Donaire. The 2019 WBSS final wasn't just a fight, it was a battle. 12 punishing rounds, a fractured orbital bone, and Inoue fought through it all to defeat a legend. That night, he claimed not only belts but the Muhammad Ali Trophy and worldwide respect. The monster was no longer just a nickname, it was a legacy in motion. From there, his momentum was unstoppable. Jason Maloney, Michael Dasmarinas, Aaron Dipine, all dismantled. In 2022, he faced Inoue again. This time there was no war. Inoue knocked him down in the first round and finished the fight in the second, a masterclass. That same year, he unified all the bantamweight belts by defeating Paul Butler, becoming Japan's first ever undisputed champion in the four-belt era. And then, he let it all go, vacating every belt.
Why?
Because greatness never stands still. His sights turned to Stephen Fulton, the undefeated American at super bantamweight. Many thought it was a risky move. Inoue made Fulton look ordinary, stopping him in the eighth. Later that year, he unified the division by thoroughly defeating Marlon Tapales, making history as the first fighter ever to become undisputed in two weight classes during the four-belt era. By 2024, he had evolved from champion to phenomenon. In front of a roaring crowd at the Tokyo Dome, Luis Neri knocked him down for the first time in his professional career. But champions aren't defined by their setbacks, they're defined by how they respond. Inoue got up, regrouped, and crushed Neri in the sixth round. That night, he became more than just a fighter. He became a symbol of resilience. He successfully defended his title against TJ Doheny, dominated Kim Yi-jun, and in 2025, traveled to Las Vegas to defeat Ramon Cardenas, breaking Joe Louis's record with his 23rd knockout in world title fights. Then came Nurjan Akhmadaliyev. For the first time in years, there was no knockout, just a masterclass in skill, footwork, and timing. Inoue proved he was more than power. He was the complete package. And the story isn't finished yet. With Alan Picasso looming and rumors of a showdown against fellow Japanese star Junto Nakatani, the big question remains, how far can the monster go? He's already conquered divisions, shattered records, and brought Japan to the pinnacle of boxing. Outside the ring, where the crowd's roar fades and the gloves come off, Naoya Inoue reveals a different kind of strength. For all the ferocity that earned him the nickname Monster, his greatest power lies in tenderness and humility. In 2015, he married his high school sweetheart, Kane, the steady support who believed in him long before the spotlight found him. Together, they're raising 3 children, carefully protecting their private life from the noise of fame, opting for simplicity and privacy over spectacle. Yet even in the quiet moments of family life, boxing remains close. His father, Shingo, a former amateur fighter, has been much more than a coach. He's the architect of Naoya's discipline and confidence. What does life look like after conquering everything inside the ring? For Naoya, it's not about extravagance or flash. It's about precision, balance, and understated luxury. His world beyond boxing is a sanctuary, reflecting the same discipline and focus that created the monster. At home, he chooses calm over showiness. Nestled in peaceful Yokohama, his home is more than just a building. It's a place designed for peace, privacy, and family. Every room tells a story, trophies that gleam with victory, keepsakes marking battles won, and corners filled with laughter from his children, grounding him. For a man who thrives in chaos, home is where he finds calm. On the road, his choices say just as much. His Toyota Crown is sleek and understated, a mid-size luxury sedan favored by Japan's elite. It moves through city streets with quiet elegance, proving true style doesn't need to shout. For practicality, he relies on a Chevrolet Suburban, a large SUV seldom seen in Japan. Spacious, powerful, and versatile, it suits a man who values family comfort as much as dominance. And when prestige calls, Inoue opts for the Range Rover Sport, an SUV blending luxury and raw performance, perfect for a champion who knows how to stand out without trying too hard. Unlike flashier celebrities who flaunt vast business empires, he operates differently. His strength lies in precision, partnering with brands that reflect his image, disciplined, elite, and unstoppable. From representing Sixpad, Japan's leading fitness tech, to endorsing Winning Japan, the preferred glove of the world's top fighters. Each partnership feels less like a contract and more like an extension of who he is. Add heavyweight companies like NTT Docomo and Maruhan, plus international events such as Riyadh Season, and you see a fighter whose influence stretches well beyond Japan. These aren't just sponsorships. They are extensions of his identity, a global brand built on respect, excellence, and quiet dominance. Perhaps the most remarkable part of Inoue's brand is his persona. He doesn't shout. He doesn't trash talk. He simply doesn't need to. The nickname, Monster, comes from his fists, not his words, and that silence only makes his victories resonate louder. He remains composed, respectful, and almost understated, until the bell rings and all that calm becomes devastation. But his story goes beyond lineage and wins. While his fists break opponents, his heart reaches out. During the pandemic, he donated a portion of his fight purse to the Red Cross. He stepped up for communities devastated by earthquakes and typhoons. He invests in education for disadvantaged children and supports local sports programs that give the next generation a fighting chance. Fame could have made him untouchable. Instead, he stays grounded, defined not only by his dominance inside the ring, but by his compassion outside it. And so the question remains, when a man builds both a dynasty and a legacy of giving, what kind of legend will he become? Behind the empire is the same foundation: family. Trained by his father, connected by blood, and sharing the stage with his brother Takuma, Inoue isn't just carrying a career, he's carrying a legacy. Before you go, don't miss out on exclusive perks. Click the link in the description to become a channel member and enjoy awesome benefits, like suggesting future video topics, getting early access to new content 48 hours before anyone else, and much more. Your support means the world and helps us keep bringing you the stories you love. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more incredible content. While you're here, why not check out our deep dive into Canelo Alvarez's career? Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.